Hello, everybody! My wife just called me an asshole because we're so in love.
Wait, did you actually record that?
Just when you were talking to me, calling me an asshole.
AJ faked me out by saying something incredibly lewd on the microphone that I thought he was gonna have to edit out later.
Nope.
So
I didn't even record it.
So I needed to express my disapproval of what he had said because I really
thought. Can I
thought.
be Yin Yang Taoist Ninja?
Yeah.
This is daily challenge 11:16.
I thought about yin yang.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Is yin? I can't even pronounce it, so I just kind of murmur sometimes in class. I'm like,
yeah. The Y.
Yeah. We talked about that when we talked about Taoism.
I don't know if I want to go.
It didn't make it a particularly salient feature of our discussion.
Wow. Because there's like no gold up here?
Because I don't really know that much about it.
That's good though.
I just know that it has to do with cycles, and there's chi.
Yeah. Chi.
I talked about this before.
Yeah. I want to know. I want to learn about the yin yang.
I know is that it fluctuates.
Really?
Yeah, back and forth. So
I kind of knew that.
It's kind of like if one thing's go.
So it's like a black hole inside a record player.
I don't know.
I don't know if that fluctuates.
I don't know.
Sounds like
he
it would.
He just made a simile to the seasons. So basically, it's like, you get summer and then
So
autumn,
is it like an axiomander?
And then winter.
Each season does war to the next or whatever?
I don't think it was portrayed quite that violently. If somebody can explain it with more fluidity than I can, that would be amazing. Because then I could...
Teach your students accordingly.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, we didn't cover it in class that much, so I'm not that worried, but... We did talk a lot about chi.
Yeah?
Yeah. As being a sort of energy or life force, but that even doesn't capture it. And cultivating it. And that the real sage is one who can actually cultivate and harness this flood-like chi in a way that doesn't basically destroy him via considering himself as distinct from other things.
There's a Khaleesi altar here, by the way.
Khaleesi!
How am I going to get... This might take 2...
I really am in Game of Thrones withdrawal.
bombs. We're going to kill this man first so Khaleesi doesn't give us something we already have. Make sense?
Yeah.
Whoa! My finger just almost slipped off the controller. And actually, one of the things I was hoping to get was paste from this guy. So then I could only spend 1 bomb getting Puppy out.
Aw, Puppy.
Puppy! I mean, we're gonna have to sacrifice the dog
Right.
on Khaleesi's ult. But first, we'll make sure he kills a bat.
Okay.
Do you think dogs like eating... No! You're not getting up! There we go. I think dogs like eating bats.
I think dogs like eating. I don't really know if they are cognizant of what they eat.
Dogs seriously seem dumb to me a lot of the time, like the way that they look, even though they aren't.
I just read, it was posted on Facebook, so we know it's true.
Yes.
It was like 15 people talking about...
15 dogs agree.
No, 15 people who
Food
came
is
to
yummy.
live in the United States from other countries, and things that they had discussed as really weird to them, that they, stuck out to them as something very strange.
The dogs were treated basically as people?
One of them was that.
Really?
Yeah. And
Hope I'm not missing you,
Jedi. As
Jedi.
opposed to getting table scraps and living outside, that they lived indoors and they weren't allowed to eat quote-unquote people food, and that there was special food for them. That really weirded someone out.
That they have special medicated food for dogs, yet they are allowed to live inside a home?
Yeah,
So,
both. No, both. The fact that they weren't just given table scraps and then they go outside.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Oh my god.
The rest of them are pretty obvious. Like lack of public transportation, you have to have a car, sort of the fact that all our houses look the same, the fact that there's so many franchises. I mean, this drives me nuts too, but
I don't mind franchises. You know what you're gonna get. I mean, I recognize that's it's not super exciting. I'd prefer to go to an independently owned business. But there's something really good about a franchise too. By that same token, right?
Well, I know that whenever we have moved cities, and...
Oh, please get... Oh, God.
I have now done so 3 times.
Let's use our last bomb! That's bad news, people. We could be in desperate fuck-a-doo situation here.
Fuck-a-doo. I have done so 3 times, and every time I'm sort of a tad bit homesick. So I go to a franchise,
Yes.
And then
I remember one time we were like lonely and sad at University of Virginia, and so we went to a Chili's. Not to feel like we were in Mexico or Tex-Mex,
so we could make it, so we could feel like we were at home.
Yeah, because we could be anywhere.
I mean, seriously, you could be anywhere in a Chili's.
Yeah, it's like an Applebee's. Applebee's exactly is like anywhere USA.
Yeah, exactly.
And no matter where you go, you know it's going to be acceptable cuisine that's not really delicious, but, you know, it's not going to give you a disease, probably.
Even the food prices have really risen.
At Applebee's?
Like, no, just in general. Like, I remember getting a hamburger, like a good hamburger, for like $7 or $8, and now they're like 10 or 11.
And you can still get, like, a decent hamburger at, like, an establishment like Ruby Tuesday, which was where we went for our first date.
No, it's only for, like, lunch. But you can do that anymore. It's like a good lunch price is like $7.99.
Yeah, that does sound like a good lunch price.
I mean, no, what I'm saying is like if you go to a restaurant like that, it's only at lunch.
Oh, thank God, bombs.
If you order the same thing at dinner, it's like way more expensive.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay, there's a Khaleesi altar, so we're not going to launch the boulder, but that does mean I get to sacrifice this dog, which is good news.
Wow,
but we do have to worry about this man. Ghost is gonna come.
Do you know, honestly, I can't remember what I was doing for the past half hour. Oh, it was on the phone. Okay, good. Ooh. I thought, like, for a second my memory blanked out.
Nope, you're okay. You were on the phone.
I was on the phone.
Yeah.
No wonder I couldn't remember.
That doesn't make sense.
And before that, what was I doing? I think I was reading.
Yes, I didn't take the dog to the door on accident. Oh, yeah, blood. You know what it's good to do? To blood them early, Khaleesi.
I don't think anybody would like the series if they didn't know Game of Thrones.
Yeah, probably not.
They'd be like, what the hell do they keep talking about?
Just blooding things?
No,
alright.
Just Khaleesi. Like, what is that?
Khaleesi's pretty hot.
She is. I think she's better as a blonde than she is as a brunette, personally.
I'll take either.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she looks good either way. You're looking at me like you're offended somehow.
I'm not offended.
Are you gonna make the airtight case that she doesn't look good without makeup?
No. She looks good. She just she doesn't smile very much in the show, and like when she
you
smiles,
prefer a dour woman?
Well, when she smiles, it's just very interesting. Like in the sense of like, because you just don't see it. I mean, I guess you saw it in the finale of season 3. Spoiler alert. Anyway. She smiles! She smiles!
Spoiler alert, it looks like she's smiling when she's a corpse.
I didn't, no. that is nothing, no, that's not, he's not doing anything. Anyway. She smiles.
Oh, fuck, another bomb?
I like her better when she's all kind of pissy.
Yeah.
Like when her shoulders are back and she's like all like her face is stoic. I don't know, that's when I'm like, yes. Khaleesi rocks. But now her name has become like 4 names. It's like Khaleesi, the unburnt of the
Breaker of
chains.
That's dumb.
Blood of old Valyria and
Hang on. Okay, yeah, the shopkeepers killed themselves
heir
for
to the
each
throne
other.
of Westeros.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna stand here. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. It's good to blood them early.
And Jon Snow is still boring.
Yes, that's still true. Still true. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, so I can't get in there without fucking up the gems, so I'm gonna have to ghost this area twice, unless I can find a rock real quick. Okay, go back. Good. Alright, now we only have to ghost it once. That was a smart move on my part. Should have done it earlier.
Why does the rock matter?
I was able to open up the other treasure chest by hitting it with the rock, so that I don't have to have the ghost fly over this area twice.
Okay, I see. It's great.
We want the ghost to come from this side, the right side. So I'm prepping for that by going as far to the right as possible.
Right.
Then I'm going to run down, take the dog to the exit, pick up the shotgun, use a rope, hopefully only one to get back up.
Right.
But in the meantime, we have to wait. But that's what you do as a ninja, I imagine. You spend most of your time waiting.
Like Sniper?
Like the movie Against the Ninja, or the hit song from the movie Ninja Vacation, or whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't remember what it's called. Hotline Miami? No, Miami Heat? No, that's a sports team.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good. It's good to blood them early.
What? Stop! You overuse things so much. It's not funny. Remember there's that, like, you know, amateur comedian thing? Where it's like if you
do it 3 times,
it's
golden.
funny, but if you do it like more than 3 times, it's not funny anymore.
If you do it more than 3 times, you're a loser.
Yeah, it actually makes you like the laugh diminishes. And so since you
told me, God damn it!
Since you told me that one morning, you were like, I want to be a comedian.
Yeah, I guess I should know that.
You should take that advice.
Yeah, there's another Khaleesi altar here.
See?
Okay, so that was a little risky, admittedly.
Yeah.
Oh my fuck! No! Okay. So, we can... Yeah. Come on, come on! Get that sapphire! Yeah, you fucker!
Oh, that was close.
Okay.
Oh god.
You like them apples, you motherfucking ghost!
Why did you let it... Oh, so it just got farther away from you?
Yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god.
I missed the dog, fuck him.
Okay.
Things are going pretty well for us, I'd say, this time.
Don't jinx yourself.
That's not a thing that happens. Alright, good.
I believe in self-fulfilling prophecies.
What the fuck? Was there like a store over here that I just shot into? No.
I think self-fulfilling prophecies make sense. It's just a placebo effect.
It's just a confirmation bias.
Yeah.
But then it's not a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Those really
just
aren't
confirmation
those
bias.
Those really aren't the same thing. No, confirmation... Yeah, I could see the...
Depends. I don't think it's... What if I said something like, I don't believe in confirmation bias?
I bet you would say the placebo effect depends on the... Like, it is dependent on the confirmation bias. Or the confirmation bias is a necessary condition for the placebo effect to occur.
Okay. So the shopkeepers just killed themselves, or the one shopkeeper at least.
I didn't care at all about that, but that's fine.
No, I find it to be fascinating. I hear the black market buzz around here.
Mm-hmm. I can't hear
At least
it.
I did.
You got
the blue Ujedi blinks. Thought I heard it around here. Did I not? Am I a crazy person?
Probably.
I don't want to go in the wrong direction.
I don't know, man. Have you ever felt in the mood to read and then you start doing it and you just don't want to?
Yes.
That happened to me. You're like, I really want to hear what this book has to say. And then it starts going into detail and you're like, I don't feel like sitting here.
You're like, can't they just tell me?
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it's really interesting. And
But sometimes it just takes too long.
And then sometimes I get ADD when I read. And I start reading like 3 books at the same time. And that's kind of what's happening right now. I'm guessing that's pretty normal and that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I'm in my exam prep time. Like, I'm supposed to be reading around. But, it's not making for I'm not sure how fruitful the exercise is. So... Anyway, I'm reading this book.
Yeah, you'll have to keep talking. Basically, I'm just hunting for the black market.
No one cares about this. Okay, I'm reading this book by this famous journalist named Janet Malcolm, and I would highly recommend it if you like reading books. And I think you could probably get it on Kindle, because I found a way to read books that I never want to read. If you read them on Kindle, you can read them before you go to bed, and you can just like flip through the pages, with your little like, I don't know, mouse, and. And it works fairly well. You put it in black and white, like, you can actually get done with an astounding number of pages. So if you're not a reader, and if you're like one of those people who want to aspire to become one,
Can you feed me some Coke real quick before I go to the black market?
No, the Coke's mine.
I took some sips earlier.
You can have that shitty candy corn drink that you
There's a good chance we'll die on this level.
Well, then...
I'm not saying, like, therefore...
Then you can wait, can't you?
Yes.
It'll probably just distract you.
Alright, are we gonna do this?
But I would highly... I don't like the Kindle. I like the Kindle app on my MacBook. Like, MacBook Air, whatever it's called. Because it is... I can put it in black and white, and then nothing else is distracting, and I just go click, 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 click until I fall asleep. But actually get a surprising number of pages read. If you're gonna read really dense stuff, I wouldn't recommend it, but...
Ah! Don't face the wrong way! Jesus.
But it's pretty good for things that are compelling. Anyway, one thing that I started reading recently is this book called...
Oh, okay, we killed the dog. Who cares?
It's called Journalist and the Murder by Janet Malcolm. I might
Yeah.
have mentioned it.
Huh.
I started reading it, and it's really intriguing.
How intriguing is it? Like, on a scale from 1 to...
From what I can tell, I've only read the first section. It's about it's about a journalist.
Frog is the problem here.
It's about a journalist who is a true story, obviously. It's about a journalist who covered a murder trial where the guy murdered his wife and 2 kids, and he got a triple life sentence.
Oh, fuck.
But because there was a journalist interviewing him at the same time, I think the journalist got, I don't know, he got sued.
A life sentence?
No, he got sued by the person that has the 3 life sentences
Oh, shit.
for libel.
Really?
Yeah, as far as I can understand from the book. And so this
Oh,
journalist...
God!
Oh, shit.
Go away! Okay.
Okay, so this... I don't get him. Anyway,
Oh, God, he's still alive!
God!
He got blood!
More. Bomb.
Oh, shit!
What did you just do that for? That was
I
retarded.
always get turned around. I don't know if there's a problem with the joystick, as in probably the guy using it. That's probably the problem. Huh?
Nothing. Anyway.
Oh, there's the bombs we need.
So, as far as so the book is another journalist interviewing the journalist who got sued for libel for presenting his story about this man who had got accused, I guess, of triple murdering his family. And what did you do?
I hit the wrong button! No! Oh my God, I was kicking so much ass too.
It's part of playing a game if you hit the wrong button.
I didn't say it wasn't my fault. Oh, it was. It was. And now we've got a ghost to deal with, and we aren't going to make it to the black market.
Alright, no one cares.
The City of Gold.
No one cares about my story anymore.
I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
What did I...
No, it's an intriguing nonfiction tale.
It does sound like an intriguing nonfiction tale to me.
Because you don't really know who the murderer is, really.
Is it really the journalist?
She almost presents it as a crime novel. And I have found it really interesting. Except it's weird because when I'm reading it, I'm like, yeah, I want to finish this story, but I don't want to devote 2 hours to reading this next section.
Yeah. So I have to interrupt a little bit and talk about the game. Essentially, we don't have a cape. We don't have a jetpack. We have very few bombs. So in other words, this is a difficult run for people. It might not even be a City of Gold run. It might be a run where the best thing to do is to just ghost some vaults. We're going to come back up here and ghost the vault as soon as we're out of ropes. We're doing it now or we're not doing it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You think you'll get ropes later on?
Yeah, I mean, you can find more ropes, but it's,
I know, all those little poop balls up there don't look like you have any. Just a 0.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to do this here. I was thinking about, do I want to go in here? Okay.
How are you the terrorist? I don't understand that.
Because
Those are strong words post 9/11.
Alright, he lost his shotgun. It's going to be hard for him to get back. Okay, good. That guy's dead.
Good. Seriously, those are some really, strong words.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you're a mugger doesn't mean you're a terrorist. Those aren't the same thing.
Oh, Beck, that's awesome.
No, I'm serious.
It's really funny.
That carries some heavy connotations nowadays.
I know.
I just read, no one cares about this either.
Oh, God.
No one cares about my reading. But I just read a piece in French that was about,
Was it about Derrida again?
No, it's Renee Girard.
I love Gerard.
Gerard is awesome.
Good job, Renee.
She was like, has anybody read him before? And I raised my
yes.
in French, and I was like, I raised my hand, and she was like, what is he about? And I was like, something about mimesis.
Renee Girard is the particular sort of crazy person that's interesting.
He's great. And I was like, something about mimesis and desire.
This is not worth that emerald.
Mimesis is basically the repetition of things. So, like, in sum, it's basically you want your desires are not actually your own. They are dictated by what other people want. Except that you kind of want. Are you just shaking your head yes?
He's dancing.
He's shaking his head yes to what I'm saying.
He's nodding to you
So
too.
it's dictated by...
Your desires.
Stop. Listen. It's dictated by what other people want. So there's always this triangulation. It's not just you and the object. It's you and society and the object, which seems pretty obvious, right? So then he spins it out into this whole mythology that in order for societies to function, basically everybody sort of wants the same thing. And society is glued together by wanting the same thing, and they get this thing, but then there's like this guilt thing. There's this guilt issue, I guess, and so they need to. I don't remember exactly the theory. But,
Yeah, neither do I.
But they scapegoat somebody, right?
Yes.
And then he goes and makes this comment, which sounds, admittedly, kind of racist, even though the Jews aren't really a race per se. More like a mythological race.
Oh my god.
But he goes-
Hang on, Beck.
Oh my god, AJ.
Oh fuck!
What the No! Oh, AJ.
We're dead the old-fashioned way, with bullets.
Oh. Whoa.
That was kind of exciting though, I gotta say.
35. So
Wait, we had 600 and... We had almost 700,000 on the jungle?
Wow.
That means we were doing pretty crazy with our ghost vaulting and stuff.
Interesting. Not bad.
So I actually had a... Wait, what? Oh, that was yesterday. We only had 230,000.
Interesting.
We're number 4 right now, but
That's pretty early.
it's 45 minutes into it, guys.
I don't think
Oops.
I don't think you're gonna get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm somehow going to ascend the leaderboards. That was kind of an exciting one, though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Gerard...
Actually, there's something else to do. Instead of doing speed runs or no gold runs, we could do death matches for the next 20 minutes or so. 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Um,
So, Gerard says we scapegoat people, and then in order to cover up the scapegoat, we create some sort of weird mythology whereby we, like, do... I don't know, we take this innocent person and we make them into something that, like, I don't know, they had to be sacrificed in some way.
yes, or they voluntarily sacrifice themselves. I think that's how it works. I turned off bombs because bombs make everything stupid.
And then something happens with Christ.
Oh god, that guy's... Fuck you! Okay.
Something about Christ changes everything. Because it always does.
Yeah.
In our field.
God damn it, this asshole goat... Yeah! Ninja wins! Get this guy fucking away from me! look at the sombrero, bro. Alright.
Anyway, I don't say that as a proponent of this. I'm just saying, according to everybody else, like something with Christ always changes everything.
I think it's the Christ, for... Fuck. Oh my god! This guy's just like throwing... Why did he do that? Oh, what a douche.
Do an own gold run.
Huh?
This is not fun.
Yeah, it is.
Do an own gold run.
Okay, well, I'll switch the level. But go on. So, yeah, what Christ does is he presents, like, the knowledge of how this process works. We got the Chris
Oh
knife.
yeah, he exposes what
Holy
happens.
shit, I just murdered those guys.
But I don't remember why. Anyway, Rene Girard, very interesting to read actually. And not very difficult to read. Like he's not dense, like in the sense like you can't understand what words he's saying.
Yeah, wow, there's an asshole spider up
It's
there.
just it's very layered. It's very thick. I think there's a lot of irony going on. A lot of secret messages, if you will.
Fuck you!
So we read that in French. That was fun.
Cool.
Oh, but this goes back to terrorism. So I recently read an interview with Gerard, and he was trying to apply this theory.
Oh, that dick.
Like anybody who makes some sort of theory about...
Holy fuck!
See, this thing, you can't talk.
Sorry.
Like, too much is going on.
Okay, go on.
No, if you were just gonna do this, people would just be watching you in silence, and that would not be fun.
I'm not in silence.
You're sitting in silence.
Well, that's because you're talking. I'm letting you speak.
No, you're not. You're being like, oh, ah, 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 ah.
Okay, everybody, we're back. Sorry about that. The recorder just
Glitched.
stopped working and the game glitched, so we're gonna do a no gold run.
Because-
And Becky's gonna finish her story.
No, the story's no good. The story's
Oh, I
just
just
like
got gold.
anybody. The story's anybody who makes a theory wants to like apply it to everything, which I guess makes sense. Like maybe.
That's what I want to do. Oh, that was a mechanical
That's what
glitch.
Freud did. Everybody wants to sleep with their parents because
'Cause why not, right?
why not? Whatever.
That wasn't my fault.
Oh my god. Yes, I'll be going to the city of gold, which makes it easier, you know? Anyway. So he's applying to terrorism. And he's basically saying that it's a sort of a mimesis because terrorists really want to be like us, Americans.
Oh. I thought he was a Frenchman. Do they want to be like the French?
No, he actually lives in the United States.
Yeah, but I thought he was a Frenchman.
No, he's
Wow,
a
it's gonna be hard to get
he
that.
He is a Frenchman. Well, actually, he wasn't, I don't know if he was born in France. I don't know. But I know he lives in the United States.
Yeah,
And
I thought he taught at Stanford.
He teaches at Stanford, yeah.
Yeah.
He's retired now, but yeah.
Yeah.
But he just gave this interview.
Oops. Oops.
So on terrorism. Which is why I say it's a very strong word
Yes.
for ghost in a vault.
Well, see, the shopkeepers, though, really, they haven't seen anybody in this cave except for the natives for a long time, and they're old. And then you come in and you're like,
That's imperialism, that's not terrorism. What do you think the distinction between imperialism and terrorism is?
yeah, but you're an imperialist terrorist.
No, I don't think it works that way. I mean, imperialism is bad enough. Colonialism is bad enough. We have to start talking about terrorism alongside imperialism?
Maybe,
I'm going
okay.
to create a universal theory
So,
about
Here's
terrorism
the
and
deal.
colonialism.
Here's the problem, though, with the shopkeepers. That'll be interesting. They find you to be a terrorist because they mistake you for one of King Yama's henchmen.
Careful. Did you just get gold?
Yes.
AJ! Oh my god.
I love how you get mad at me when I get gold, as if I
Because
meant to do it.
That's the point, is to not do it. Oh
I
my
know that.
God. Anyway.
But you have to get items in order to not get gold, like this machete.
Okay. Oh, speaking of machetes,
How the fuck are you gonna finish that sentence?
I get to take a class tomorrow on
Oh, yeah.
how to defend myself against knives.
Are you gonna do it?
And edged weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Cool.
I think pretty much it's all about like keeping your distance. Because I mean, they can't really get you if you're. I mean, what are you gonna do, really?
I mean, if you, like, walk away.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like, unless they have a gun.
Right.
You're not.
But that's for a different course.
You're not really. There is a different course
It's got
on guns.
so many ropes.
I'm gonna take all of them. I'm gonna take every single.
Is there, like,
It's more. It's just.
defense from weapons that have explosives? That would also be stay away.
That would be
you pretty
fine.
much handle it the same way that you handle the knife.
I
one.
don't think there's a terrorist one yet. No.
Well, I'm not saying it has to be terrorists. Terrorists use mechanisms other than explosives, and other people that aren't terrorists use explosives.
I guess that's true.
Like, I can't think of anybody else who does it.
Oh,
but-
by the way, the movie I was watching was the Battle of Algiers or whatever it was.
Oh god, there's
Whoever said it on YouTube got it right. It's exactly right.
Yeah.
And now I kind of want to watch it, but I also can't find myself in the mood. I don't really find
Oh my
myself in the
god,
mood to do anything.
so many ropes.
Um,
So many. We don't need that many.
Yeah. But so I get to learn how to defend myself in the next 2 days against knives,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure is
Well, it just says bladed weapons. It might be also swords.
it's knives and bladed weapons.
So is it spears too?
I mean, I don't
Spears
use,
have blades.
I don't use them. I just don't get killed by them.
I know, but are you going to learn how to defend yourself against a sword-wielding attacker? Because some of the time when I was playing Hotline Miami, I was running around killing people with a sword.
Probably not. I don't think that's typically how.
Look
I
at him
mean,
when he does this. Woo,
The
he puts his hands up and he's still holding the knife.
The real issue I think with bladed weapons is somebody actually gets you from surprise. Like if somebody's coming at you from the front, I mean, I'm not saying that you can always do this, but I mean, you just keep your distance, right? And de-escalate, and then try to give them what they want.
Yo,
give them what they
don't use
want.
that knife. I'll give you what you want.
I'll just give you what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Ah!
I mean, unless they're trying to like do something horrific to you, but then they're gonna eventually have to put down the weapon anyway, and then
unless they have like multiple arms.
Yeah, they don't. We're not
100?
We're not pretending they're octopi.
What if they're
and then
octopi?
I just use the skills that I learned, I'm guessing, in the class that I took last weekend.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So, they work together, I guess. I don't know.
They're compounded.
I think the main issue is what happens when you
might as well
get attacked from behind, like
with a knife. What are they going to teach you what to do if you've already been stabbed? Like how to make sure that your wound doesn't bleed out?
Probably, yeah. Because I mean, there are places that you can get stabbed in which you're not going to be bleeding out, but in the places you can stab and you're in big trouble. Like,
right.
What did somebody tell me? You can get stabbed 7 times and be fine. You can get stabbed 1 time and die. Right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think
there was a special type of alien in the Animorph series that had evolved to have transparent organs, but they were actually in a false place on its body. So the vital organs were in a false... Yeah. It looked like the vital organs were somewhere, but they weren't. That's Animorphs for you.
That's Animorphs.
Uh-huh.
So...
Jesus Christ! What is this shit? Okay.
So it'll be interesting. I think it'll be just much more,
knifey?
No.
I bet it will be.
The last one was terrible because just you're fighting your way out. I mean, you're fighting your way out this way too, but like, I mean, just I'll just be honest. The positions that they put you in to fight your way out are pretty horrific and graphic. This one, I think, having a knife to your throat is like not fun.
That sounds horrifying.
It sounds horrifying. I don't think, at least for many women, it's probably as horrific as what they taught us last week.
Right.
I mean, yeah. So, I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah. Oh my god, everything is like coming out to get me today.
Right. So taking these series of courses has been eye-opening. And no longer will I freeze, hopefully, if anything ever happens to me. Especially because, oh my god, Cambridge has just been like...
So many knifings!
There have been so many recently.
Yeah, I was
like 3 or 4.
We're just investigating this area. God, using the machete does not
And then there's the taxi cab driver thing, and then there's
don't get in a taxi that isn't official. But I wouldn't know what an official taxi cab looks like.
But apparently taxi cab drivers were actually taking women and then taking them to secondary locations and like sexually assaulting them. And
this is really positive, enjoyable stuff for our viewers.
What? It's good to be knowledgeable.
It is. That's true. Okay.
So, yeah.
If we want a boomerang, this guy's got one.
This is pretty false, but like, I think that, what was I going to say? Woo! Yeah, I feel by and large safer in Boston than I would in New York City or Chicago.
Why?
I don't know. You just don't... Chicago, like, Hyde Park is like, ugh.
You don't want to go?
No. Nor do I want to live there.
Oh, good. I tossed that in a place.
What is the rule? Like University of Chicago student, you get mugged at least once.
That is the rule.
Yeah, one of our friends confirmed
They're
that.
like, yeah,
went to University
everybody
of Chicago.
gets mugged at least once. We heard a story of someone that was on their way to turn in their dissertation and they were stabbed to death.
Oh God, that was
Just
terrible.
think of how much time you wasted.
Wasted. Don't say that way.
Did they even like do the defense? Or they, oh, we don't have to read this then.
What?
Are your faculty advisors like, oh, good, we don't have to read this then?
No, I'm sure they have to plan the memorial.
Your faculty advisors have to plan the memorial?
I'm sure they have to be there.
Yeah.
Otherwise...
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think that looks too good.
Thanks for taking my last... Oh my god! What? That fucking chimp!
But you did get 0.
That's true. I didn't pick up gold. All right.
I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you. We'll see you guys next time.